Hey guys, it's Aiden Kaplan here. I am in my dorm at Purchase College, and to be honest with you, speaking of the trans community, I never thought I'd have to make a video like this. As most of you guys know, one of my best friends is Ryan Cassata, a transgender musician, activist, pretty all around amazing guy. And as someone who spends a really large amount of time with him, I would be happy to vouch that I know exactly how his character is. So it's come to my attention that in the last couple days, mainly, and the last week, that well, let me start off with the fact that a few weeks ago, Ryan was informed that he was going to be one of the keynote speakers at the Trans Conference, the Philadelphia Trans Conference, which happens in June. And the topic of privilege, which is the difference between like white privilege, came up with someone who had contacted Ryan with basically the idea that Ryan should not be allowed to speak at the trans conference because he's white. And basically, he shouldn't be able to do it mainly for that reason, that because he's white and he has white privilege and he doesn't know what he's talking about. Words like bigot have been thrown around, and it all is kind of being run by this guy, Dylan Spencer, on Tumblr. As far as I know, the two guys who are running this, although one of them is black and there's nothing wrong with that, one of them is also white. And I'm really dumbfounded, to be honest with you, because I actually think Ryan has more black friends than he has white friends. So, I mean, that obviously that doesn't mean anything, but it also most likely means that he's most likely not racist. But these people have not only decided that they're going to judge Ryan and actually contacted the Trans Health Conference, but they've decided to tell the Trans Conference that they're sending death threats. They're going to try to kill Ryan. And as one of Ryan's best friends, and sure as hell he's my best friend, those words and those notes and messages that the health conference is receiving are killing me, and it's like taking a threat to myself. I think one of the most important topics I want to touch on right now is the fact that I can't believe I'm getting into this, which is why it upsets me so fucking much. I'm actually going to start really ranting at you guys because Ryan is a transgender man, like any of us. I'm trans. I have friends that are black that are trans. I have friends that are Spanish that are trans. I have friends that come from every different race, ethnicity, background, whatever. And the fact that I am white, or the fact that my friends are black, or whatever they may be, doesn't affect their ability to discuss that we're trans. We can go through the same exact thing. And being whatever race you are doesn't have to do with your ability to discuss something that we've all been through. And that really gets on my nerves that people are causing an issue about that. Because we are a community that goes through so much. Like, we keep making these I am trans enough videos to really get out there and explain to people that our community, who is judged so much, why do we keep judging each other? And I made a video, and it was really important to me to be a part of that movement because I agree with it. But now we're judging each other based on our race and saying that people have privilege. And for those of you who don't understand what privilege is, I'm actually going to, right now, look up the exact definition so I don't give you guys anything wrong. It's basically white privilege, which is in critical race theory, white privilege is a way of conceptualizing racial inequalities that focus as much on the advantages that... Okay, it didn't let me read the rest. I apologize. Let me open the actual thing. Okay. In critical race theory, white privilege is a way of conceptualizing racial inequalities that focus as much on the advantages that white people accrue from society as on the disadvantages that people of color experience. So the objective of this is basically telling people that he doesn't have the right to talk because he has white privilege. And I don't understand how something like this turned into an issue of white privilege, black privilege, whatever you want to call it. This isn't a racist topic. This is someone who is a young man who has gone through so much at his young age, just as most young trans guys have, I have, who is willing to stand up there and speak to the youth. That's what he's been assigned to do. He's giving a lecture on being a trans youth. And what these people are doing is they're basically saying he doesn't have the right to do that because he's white. And I really don't understand how white became an issue. White doesn't become an issue. Black shouldn't be an issue. The issue is mainly the fact that he's trans and he has the right to stand up there. And if you're going to threaten his life, you've got much bigger issues. And I'm telling you guys right now, anyone who's watching this video, anyone who wants to be a part of protecting Ryan, and I know a hell of a lot of you do, I'm going to ask you right now, post a video. Get your voice heard. Do anything you can to protect him because he's one of my best friends. I don't know what I'd do without him. And if anyone tries to hurt him, we're going to have a serious issue. This is our community that's at risk. People are taking serious judgment fouls right here. And I think it's important that we look at this as our community is under attack. And unfortunately, we're under attack from the inside. And so I'm asking you right now, white, black, Hispanic, whatever you may be, post a video. Get on YouTube. Get on Tumblr. I don't know if you can post a video on Twitter. I don't really do that. Get on Twitter. My objective right now is to tell all of you, get online. Show people that you think, and whatever way you want to interpret it, I'm not telling you how to interpret it. From my point of view, I think that Ryan deserves to give this speech. And I have a feeling a lot of you will agree with me. So right now, if you can, post a comment below. We're going to get this video online. We're going to get all of your videos online. We're going to get you heard. Thank you, everyone. And please participate.